artificial intelligent video analytics company with a focus on weapon detection. Once a weapon is detected over a live security feed, we send an alert to help decrease response times from first responders and provide situational awareness.
So literally the focus on your product, the genesis of your product wasn't it due to too many products being more of a forensic variety?
Yes.
I think that's what I read in some of your previous interviews.
Yes, so we looked at it from, so a large percentage of our team is made up of military veterans. And when this all dawned on me, I was just getting tired of seeing the active shooter stuff happen on the news. And every solution we're seeing out there is just, we call it to the right of bang, or being reactive. And you're talking adding more cameras, adding more guards. People talk about arming teachers, and a lot of it is just for after the fact. And we said, how can we take what we know as being special operators in the military, and then take technology that's out there now, that's economically available, putting the two together to solve this problem.
What are we taking a look at here? So some of your products actually, I think they used to be named by their function, but your primary focus is artillery detection or weapons detection?
Yes, sir. So as you can see right here, this is me walking with an AR-15 earlier. Highlights the weapon, it sends an alert. This is on the back end. This isn't really what our end user would interface with. These alerts are then populated into a VMS. And we're VMS agnostic. We have integrations with Milestone, Genetec, Vicon, and then we started building an easier one for people that just have a DVR or NVR and can't really afford a higher end VMS.
So you don't need a VMS to work. You can operate independently.
We can, but a lot of people already have Milestone or Genetec out there, and we want to work with everyone. And
but let's say I'm a school with just DVRs.
Yep, we have our own solution that comes in our appliance.
So what's your target market?
Right now we've been focused on public K through 12, but we've gone out and expanded into places of worship, some government buildings, and we're in talks with military bases and such, stadiums, active shooter events. They cover, no one can hide from them. And it's anywhere where people are gathered, which is very unfortunate, and it's very sad that it happens in our society today. It
is, but it's very hopeful that you've got, a detection that's in real time. So we hopefully will be able to get boots on the ground in real time, just as that. So what am I taking a look at here? This user interface looks very, very interesting.
So this is the back-end analytic tuning tool. So when we go and deploy, right now we set it on the appliance, and it goes over 25. We'll go over 25 cameras with our base appliance. Once you're on those 25 cameras, we have our guys come in and they assess the situation on the ground with the blueprint of the building to look at what exits and entrances, what choke points or bottlenecks you have in the building that you want to put a camera and run our detection. Then we use this on the back end to help reduce false positives and minimize false negatives, because they're just...
Do you provide design support?
We go in there and we help tune the cameras, so to reduce that, yes.
That is great. So is it a combination of something that's embedded in the camera on a server in the cloud? Where is this software?
Yep, so right now we go on-prem, and we do that to reduce latency with the alerts, and that's really key, because we want to, seconds matter to save lives, and we want to reduce that response time and give the first responders that situational awareness when they get on scene. I know what they want to know. When you show up into a situation like that, you want to know what the shooter looks like, where they're located at, what type of weapon they have. And using ZeroEyes, they'll get that information.
So you can securely share this information with first responders?
Yes, sir.
Can you actually share it with, let's say, a PSAP, or public safety answering point, or a computer-aided dispatch also?
Yes, and that's what we're doing right now in New Jersey. We're working with dispatch centers so that, because police, we can send an alert via a cell phone. However, a police officer is not going to be looking at his cell phone when he's entering a building. He's using his cop mic. So we have to work with dispatch centers so they could get that information to the police officer responding.
So this could be part of a next generation 911 rollout. So you essentially can provide for this actionable video data, or the data coming from the weapons that are detected, instead of the 911 operators trying to play back the recording.
Yep, so once you have that alert, it will populate, and then it will have a little feedback loop of the last 15 seconds of when that alert happened.
Wow.
So you can see that in the video over there as they cycle through.
Let's go over there and take a look. I'm just going to walk over here.
see here, this is one of the interfaces that we're using at a school that we've been piloting in. And you can see as the shooter is trying to make entry into the building, it will populate into a small clip up here, and then the new detections populate on top. And then you can snap to the camera and it will play the replay of where they're at.
So this is a very sophisticated user interface. This is yours.
No, this is not ours. This is another
yours?
company that we were working with.
Okay.
We've been using multiple VMSs to see what we like. We're not really going to pigeonhole ourselves to one at the moment, but
that's a good approach because schools, companies, will have quite a variety of it.
Yeah, some of the districts we've gone into, you'll have one school on a milestone, another one on a DVR, then you have the local police are using Genita, and it's a smorgasbord of different VMS providers.
But I think it's really great how you have a picture and the locations of the cameras so you can get real-time situation awareness. And there's somebody
and you'll see the alert
right there
pop up
trying
here.
to get into a facility.
And then the alerts will keep popping up there. And you can't hear the audible, but there's a very annoying siren sound that comes with it. So if you're in a dispatch center, that person monitoring the video feeds can snap right to it when they hear that sound.
Talk to me about mobile device alerts.
Yeah, you get it on your cell phone, and that really helps, especially with the SRO or security personnel on the ground. So if they get the alert, they see it, camera 2, northeast corner of the building. Okay, I'm going to marshal everyone away, go to the southwest corner of the building.
Can it be an alert right to the mobile phone, or do you have to have software? Can you do it both ways?
You can send it via text, you can send it via email, right. But we also have an app that it works with, and it will populate.
So it's their choice.
Yep.
So you can use it with or without an app. You can use it with alerts. So if you use it with alerts, it can actually hit a mass notification system?
Oh, yes,
also?
sir. Yes.
Okay, so it sounds like you're working on something like that?
Well, we've been trying to... We don't want it to go right out to a mass notification system right now because that'll just create mass hysteria.
Sure.
So we want it to go to the right people, and you want a human in the loop. Say, hey, yep, that is a weapon. Everyone start moving. Or nope, that's a false alert. Let's move it over here. That will go back to us, so we know how to make the model better for previous.
So it sounds like you're growing this on the East Coast. You're from Philadelphia. There's a good concentration of threats definitely there.
Yep.
Are you going to be providing some equal coverage to the West Coast and
Yes,
Central
sir.
U.S. also?
So right now we've had a focus right around Philadelphia, New Jersey, New York. However, we're down in Atlanta, going out to Texas here soon, and we have some stuff in the works in the Midwest.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
And California is also very, very important, one of the largest secondary school locations. Any thoughts about higher ed, corporations, any other markets that you're thinking of?
Yeah, so we focused our initial pilots in schools. That was our passion. My wife's a school teacher. I have 4 children. My CEO, Rob Huberty, his wife's a school teacher. He has children. A lot of guys. No one wants to see that happen in schools. It happens in multiple places of business, places of worship, but let's protect the children first, and that's the way we want it to go.